On behalf of Pune Institute of Computer Technology, I, Ms. Asma Sayyed, and my colleague, Mr. Pankaj Patil, take this privilege to warmly welcome you all, my dear students and their proud parents, on the first day of First Year Engineering Welcome Address on PICT campus. I also welcome all the dignitaries and the faculty members present here. Now, I would like to request all the dignitaries to please come on the stage and occupy your seats. Please, sir. Thank you all. We start today's function with Saraswati Vandana. I now request our student Chaitrali to offer Saraswati Vandana. Please.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषार हार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रामृता या वीणाम्बरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभदयां जाड्यान्धकारापहा.
Thank you, Chaitrali. Now, I would like to introduce the dignitaries on the dais. Dr. P.T. Kulkarni, Director, PICT. Dr. S.T. Gandhe, Principal, PICT. Dr. Gitanjali Kale, Head of Computer Engineering Department. Dr. Archana Ghotkar, Head of Information Technology Department. Dr. Mausmi Munot, Head of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering Department. And Professor E.M. Reddy, Head of First Year Engineering Department. It is a moment of pride for you, your parents, and all those who had any part in shaping your life so far. I heartily congratulate all of you for taking admission to this prestigious institute and becoming a part of PICT family. My dear students, today you are being here means you have opened up a new chapter in your life. Today, you are being here means you are brave to take up the challenges. Today, you are being here means you are ready to stand up not only for yourself, but for others also. Now, you have the autonomy to write your own story starting from here. But how you will do that? This is where PICT Pune is here to help you. We PICTians are dedicated to provide you such a learning environment where you learn and grow as person in all possible ways.
Good morning, all. First, I would like to introduce the speaker of this FE Welcome Address, our Director, Honorable Dr. P.T. Kulkarni. Dr. P.T. Kulkarni has obtained his MTech in Satellite Communication and Remote Sensing and PhD in Light Wave Network from Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. He has been in teaching profession for more than 40 years. He has guided 5 PhDs and 2 PhDs are under his supervision from Vishveshwaraya Technical University, Karnataka. He has served as a visiting professor in Chonbuk National University, South Korea. He has served as a visiting scientist at Center of Excellence in Networking at Pisa University, Italy. He has participated in many international projects, to name a few. He was associated with European Community Project on dense wavelength routed networks and Marconi project on impairments in optical networks. He was invited by Professor Jae Jang Hong of Kunsan National University, South Korea, to participate in a joint project on robust video coding and transmission over cooperative wireless sensor network. He was also invited by Professor Kiyotoshi Yasumoto of Kyushu University, Fukuoka, Japan, to participate in a joint project on satellite communication technology. He was invited as an academic advisor for national cyber safety and security standards. He has published more than 70 papers in reputed conferences and journals. He has received Best Paper Award in National Conference in Advanced Computing. He has presented papers in many international conferences, including International Conference on Computer Communication at MIT, USA. He has served as a TPC member and chaired technical sessions on many international workshops as well as conferences. He has been invited to deliver technical talks at various seminars and conferences in India and abroad. He has served as a reviewer for IEEE transaction on computers and IEEE transactions on parallel and distributed systems. He is recipient of many awards and appreciations such as American Medal of Honor, the Man of the Year 2003 by American Biographical Institute. He is member of American Biographical Institute, included in Distinguished Research Board of Advisors, included in Contemporary, Who's Who, Jewel of India Award, Rashtriya Shiksha Ratna, Shikshan Ratna Puraskar. He is senior member IEEE, member of ACM, member of LEOS, fellow of IETE, fellow IE, and life member of ISTE. Now I request our director, Honorable Dr. P.T. Kulkarni sir, to deliver the FE Welcome Address. Please, sir.
So thank you very much for that introduction, wonderful introduction. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, all. Honorable Managing Trustee, Sri R.S. Kothawade sir, Honorable Secretary, Sri Swastik Sitsekar sir, Dr. S.T. Gande sir, Principal, PICT, Dr. G.V. Kale, HOD, Computer Science, Computer Engineering Department, Dr. A. Gotkar, HOD, IT Department, and Dr. M.E. Munot, HOD ENT department. And finally, the main person for this event, Dr. Professor E.M. Reddy, HOD First Year Engineering Department. So you must be now familiar with the culture of PICT. For so far you have seen or watched various videos, including the PICT introductory video of some 6 minutes. Okay. So Pune Institute of Computer Technology महाविद्यालय तर्फे मी सर्व विद्यार्थी मित्रांचे आणि पालकांचे मनपूर्वक स्वागत आणि अभिनंदन करत आहे. Welcome. So you have participated in such a big number. So we are overwhelming response we have received. So thank you very much. And I'm also happy to announce that we have seen amazing people on this campus throughout this admission process, 10 days or even more than 1 month, and during the spot round, ACAP, all these days. So you are really amazing, okay, very well disciplined, very cooperative, and everything was as per the plan conducted smoothly. And once again, I thank you all for your kind cooperation. And I'm also happy to announce that we have admitted this time 827 students. Okay, so our intake capacity is 660. Okay, there are, as you know, supernumerary seats. This 660 includes MSCET plus institute level, and institute level again 5% NRI, that including that. So all the 660 seats are filled, okay, with brilliant students like you. So whatever we are today, whole thing, the credit goes to all our stakeholders or partners, including our students, our alumni, the industry that come here for placement, hiring, and industry, those who have employed our students, and the universities abroad where our students are admitted. They have really very high regards and words for our students. So that's why you rarely find any advertisement branding of PICT, okay? So these are all the people who are, and the proud parents, okay? So all of you, and various accreditation ranking bodies, regulatory authorities, all of them encouraged us to grow, and we are very much, I want to put on record all these people for their kind support and encouragement. So freshmen, welcome to the portals of Pune Institute of Computer Technology and to a new and exciting journey. Slowly you will learn how exciting it is and how difficult it is, okay? So definitely you will enjoy it, but as you know, you must have already come to know, so we run like a school actually. So it is a college in school environment, okay? More like, so we have various milestones, knowledge growth, skill upgradation, achievements, and ultimate success. We are here to make sure that this journey becomes a memorable one for you. The next 4 years, what you do in terms of leveraging your strengths, because all of you have students of great potential. That is one of our mission is to attract, retain, and sustain individual or gifted individual with a high potential that we are able to succeed with your support. And our vision also is to be the most sought after institute and the institute of international repute in education and research. That also we are able to achieve due to our mission. We are here to make this journey memorable for you. So the next 4 years, as it was told, the student's life is a golden period in anybody's life. So you should enjoy it fully, okay? And live your dreams and make friends and love everything, every moment you enjoy and love the moment. What you do in these 4 years in terms of leveraging your strengths and addressing your shortcomings will shape your career. Organize your time properly by maintaining the right balance between your academics and the social life. So Pune is, as you know, it is a very vibrant city, a lot of things to offer. So you must use your wisdom to choose right what you are trading, whether you want to trade the academics or your career for your social life, or you want to trade social life for your academics, that you should take a wise decision. And as far as the company is concerned, PICT, as I mentioned, every student is a gifted individual. So that is the big advantage on this campus. You will get a lot of support from your classmates and your seniors. So we have a buddy groups, special interest groups. So that makes PICT different from other campuses maybe, okay? So you will enjoy the really, so though we say that it is totally what you call ragging free environment we have provided so far, it is a record. So no ragging case happened. This is due to the harmony that exists between the students. Okay, we are very much thankful to the students for maintaining this. And since they are supported, we do some sentimental blackmailing the seniors. So since they are sitting here, some of them now just become seniors. So since you are protected by your seniors, now it is you have to transfer that baton. Okay, so or it is now your responsibility to see that your juniors are protected and they never ragged. So initially 1 or 2 months we may try to keep them in isolation, okay, particularly in the hostels, okay. So and slowly in a natural way they start mingling with each other. And as you have seen, the PICT, it is not just the academics. That is, most of the people think it is the results, 100% results. And last time, thanks to COVID, and there 100% results we had, and almost 40% students scored 10 out of 10, not this batch, your senior batch. So this batch is less lucky. All MCQs, even ask any questions, they say, give me 4 questions, 4 choices. So luckily, those days are over, and these people have spent time in the campus, good time in the campus, and they have attended classes, laboratory sessions offline, and they are all the ranked students, and they will share their experience, give only good experience. Okay. So first day only should not be a discouraging one, okay. So definitely you have all good experience only you will be having. So live your dreams and set a smart goals that is specific, measurable, realistic and time-bound, smart way of setting your goals, because when the day you take admission in PICT, so you must have some determination, okay. So I have joined this program, computer engineering or IT or ENTE for 4-year course. So at the end of these 4 years, what I am capable of, so that you must think seriously. And we are here to support you. So you must decide at the 4 years what you are capable of, whether you are able to do it, or what is your objective. So you want to join some IT company or service sector or your finance company, or you want to join some universities, top universities, or you want to do MBA, MTech, MS, or you want to try the Public Service Commission, UPSC exams, maybe ICS or your Maharashtra State Public Service, whatever it is. So, or you want to become, now there is a good sign, okay. So many students, they are not becoming job seekers, okay. The number of job providers is increasing, okay, that you must have seen. So we have two activities, okay. One is Entrepreneurship Development Cell, EDC, that you must have seen there. So wherein we try to provide all the facilities for the startups, okay. They need not necessarily be PICT students, for anybody for that matter. So we provide all the resources, okay, and we provide opportunity to pitch their ideas for financial support, okay, and we bring the venture capitalists to the campuses, and they have an arrange interaction, and sometimes they may be very good technically, but they don't have much skill, business model, marketing, finance, etc. So we try to provide them the necessary guidance through that. And another thing, now the students, when you must be wondering, even maybe it is become very common now. So even first year students are part of startup company, okay. So what you see their profile, LinkedIn profile, most of them are CEOs, okay. So we are very unfortunate people. But we feel proud about our students. So another set of students wherein we never believe in making everybody to think the same way. You must be, keep giving example. So anybody you ask, what is A for? Apple. Everybody will say Apple only. Why Apple? There are many other options are there. So from the school days, we never allowed to think in a different way. So we here allow students to think differently, innovatively, out of box. So we invite ideas, and these ideas weighted by industry experts, and then we provide them all support. It is not just resources, even financial support, and even the product development, ultimately the product, or if it is required for patenting, that also we help. So that is what we call it as Startup and Innovation Cell, okay, in PICT. So wherein the ideas and findings of our students, young students, they are supported to translate them into a product or service. It can be a product or it can be even service also, that is fine, okay. So full support is given, and within a short period, we had more than 8 successful products developed from that. And they went on to the becoming manufacturing also. They got orders from government agencies also. But unfortunately, that is the problem. So there should be some sustainability, fixed mind. So some of them, I think 2 of them got into IIM, and 1 got MS seat. They left. They did not carry on with their dream, or they did not continue. So that should not happen. So you should be careful about it. And many times we are constrained by the belief. So you must be knowing the story of the elephant, okay. So like we are like the elephant, held by only a small rope. How many times we go through life hanging on to a belief that we are not able to do it. Suppose sometime you failed, because for the first attempt, rarely you may get success, or rarely you may have failure. But you should not give up, okay? You should not give up. That is the belief. That belief is very wrong, that since I could not do some time back, I cannot do it forever. So that feeling should not be there. And another thing, what I am observing, the present generation, they are very, very sensitive, okay. So you must make your mind what you call strong, okay? In our time, so teacher used to beat us. When you complain to parents, parents will come to school, out maro bolte. So this was the status. But now, if you go and complain to the parents, parent will come, directly we get a court notice suing us. Okay, so I don't say that you should not protect your children, but you should make them strong, okay? You should make them strong. They should also have sense or feeling of failure, okay? If their life, everything, what they wish they get, and whatever, they never failed, they never experienced failure. So suddenly that may be come as a shock, okay? I don't say you should fail, but you should be prepared to face such situation, because we are forced to keep a counselor, okay? So in the college, and the counselor times every year getting extended, because there are so many students need that type of counseling. So I advise the parents as well as students present here, keep your mind strong, okay? So failure are part of life, okay? You should not give up, and that is not the end of your life. Suppose you didn't get the job in Microsoft, अरे मेरा जिंदगी खत्म हो गया, अरे उससे अच्छा जॉब मिल सकता है, हाँ? Okay, so think that way, huh? And keep trying. Okay, this is my sincere advice to all of you. So we know that each one of you is a top achiever with big dreams and fierce drive. So the dream, because people keep saying, including our Honorable President Abdul Kalam sir, that you have to dream big. But dream big, sote hue you should not dream when you are active. So big dream and dream big, and then make equal efforts. They should go hand in hand. So if you only have big dreams and no efforts, so that results in frustration again. Okay, so you should take care of that. You have a peer advantage, as I mentioned earlier, that you are supported by the extraordinary individuals as your classmates and your seniors, etc., to push, to expand your thinking and achieve your goals. We assure that the student entering our institute will become a holistic, responsible, and compassionate citizen, contributing not only to the technological demands of the world, but also to the betterment of the society. That is what we must have seen our students are trained for. I must congratulate each one of you for the excellent choice you have made. So you are now a part of institution that has been in the forefront of technical education and research activity of international repute since its inception. It is established in 1983. Pune Institute of Computer Technology, popularly known as PICT, is founded by Society for Computer Technology and Research. Over the past decade, PICT has caught niche for itself as one of the India's most sought-after institute for higher technical education and research. So we know that when there was 1983, there was not IT boom as such. It just must have started IT companies, and that time our visionary founders thought that there is a great potential, market potential for the IT professionals, okay, ICT professionals, and also equal requirement need for the IT companies, okay, for skilled professionals. So to meet these requirements, so the CTR, the management, has started computer engineering courses. So we have, that is, I think, some IIT professors, he was telling me that even IIT, that time, they were not having this computer engineering course, okay. So PICT may be the first to start computer engineering course. And And many of our students, because of this 1983, more than 25 plus years, so you will find in Silicon Valley, most of the companies, so you have PICTians in the top position. And they are also helping their alumni, okay, and they have highest regard for their alma mater, and they are helping their alumni in getting internship there after they do MS and getting through our alumni portal. So even they are posting the good jobs and other help, whatever is required, they are extending. In the same line, now you must be knowing that Pune is going to be a semiconductor hub, okay. So now considering the requirement in line with that, so this also needs the trained professionals in semiconductors. That's why we are planning to have the courses, float the courses in VLSI, embedded, chip design, etc. As you all know, we are affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University. We are not the autonomous institute. We don't have freedom to run the undergraduate programs, whatever we want, okay? So that approval and other things are required. But nevertheless, we can run some training modules or short-term courses of that type. We are planning to have that. We celebrate the illustrious accomplishment of the past and take pride in our position as one of the preferred destination for students from India and abroad. So we have 3 UG programs, that is computer engineering, information technology, and electronics and telecommunication engineering. And we have 4 PG programs, okay, the additional, that is data science, and then we have the wireless technology, okay, wireless communication technology. So, and IT, information technology, and computer engineering in addition to that. And we also have PhD. This is PICT is a SPPU approved research center. So we have PhD in ENT, electronics and telecommunication engineering, and computer engineering. So this is the NBA, because parents sometimes this information is required. So more detailed information will be provided by the respective heads, department heads, and the functional heads, like training and placement, library, office. So more information will be provided, but I only just want to tell you in brief about all the activities here. So we are accredited by NBA. All UG programs are accredited more than 5 times, and some are 4 times. Our institute is also NAC, accredited by NAC for the 3rd cycle. It is included in section 2F and 12E of UGC Act. It is also ISO 9000 2015 certified. It is ranked number 8 among all the private institutes in India. In 2015 EduRand ranking. And this year we missed NRF ranking. Unofficially, we may be in 300 and 301 band. But before that, 21, NRF ranking, we are in 201 to 250 band. Okay. So we follow the student-centric learning. So wherein the focus is shifted from teacher to student. So earlier it was the teacher-centric teaching learning method, wherein the teacher is the boss and whatever he wants, he will be or she will be doing it. But here it is more like collaborative, interactive, participative, cooperative teaching learning model. So there are 6 levels of cognitive learning that are helpful in developing learning outcomes. That is Bloom's taxonomy. Some of you must be familiar with. So each level is conceptually different. These levels are, remember, try to avoid as far as possible, understand. So after you understand, you can do it more better we encourage also learning by doing, more lab facilities provided. Then second level, they apply whatever the concept you got. So you may be knowing the Newton's second law, third law, or any other thing, Kepler's law. So how it can be applied. So, okay, you may be knowing programming language. So then how we can write a better code. So that way you can do that. And then try to evaluate, analyze. Then you have to create your own model or product. So this is what are the various levels of cognitive learning. So we all try to practice, make students to practice these things. So we believe in inquiry-based learning. So this is now more of teaching them how to learn. Okay, I keep giving example. So instead of, all of you know this story of Japanese brothers. So instead of giving fish every day to a beggar, so lifelong he becomes beggar only. So instead, you take them to the river or pond, teach them how to catch the fish. So then after 2-3 days, you observe, first you teach, then you observe, correct him, and then he does independently, and if any necessary corrections required, you do it. So that way he can grow. So similarly here, the fish is nothing but the knowledge here, okay? So instead of giving everything spoon feeding, you make them how to learn, teach them how to learn. This is what we are trying to practice here. So here the students solve problems, answer questions, formulate questions of their own, discuss, explain, debate, brainstorm during this class, student work in terms of problems, projects. So this is a part of that. You should only take interest in these things. And they are able to solve problems and do the projects, and even the product developments, paper publications, patents. Also, our students also have filed many patents. So we do support financially also when the students wants to present their paper abroad in some international conferences. We provide financial support, and even for patenting also, as per the policy, patent policy, we support them. It's okay? What I'm telling? Not challenging, no? So that's why we have made them to sit here. So what I am telling should not be wrong, okay? So they are here as a testimony. So we have innovative methods, trying innovative methods for teaching learning, including flipped class, then group discussions, then we have project-based learning, problem-based learning, etc. So due to the new normal, as you know, the previous year, so most of the activities either they are conducted online or in a blended mode. So even students, when we started calling them, I think PICT may be the first college, asking them to come and do the experiments, come to the campus. They were really shocked, and initially they are not willing, but now they are not willing to go from the campus, okay? So that time everybody has faced problem, and we have a new way of learning things and teaching. Our faculty also developed a lot of e-contents. We have studio also for recording, and students also have cooperated very well during this COVID period. And many of our students also developed innovative projects. So you can see in the campus, there is a COVID monitoring system developed by our students. So most of the projects are done in-house by our students and faculty. So briefly, I will just tell about various activities, starting from the results. So PICT is known for results and placement. Okay, I will take up that first. And as I mentioned earlier, it was 100% results, 21, and 40% students scored 10 out of 10. And when it came to the change of branch second year, so you have an opportunity to change branch. So there, some students getting 10 out of 10 also did not get the branch change because there are only few seats and 40% students have already 10 out of 10. So, but last year it was better. Okay, those who got 10 out of 10, they got the branch change. So this time it is 91% students with distinction. They got distinction. And we have a lot of university ranks. In computer engineering, there are 8 ranks out of 10. 8 ranks backed by PSCT. And 9 ranks by IT. There are also rank students sitting there. And 6 ranks from ENT, okay, out of 10. And overall, there is also overall ranking for including all the branches. There also 4 students got the ranks. So congratulations to all of them. So about the placement, as you all know, it is the best. Now we are halfway through. So already 560 students are placed. Okay, that means more than say 60% or 70% students are already placed. If you take registered students, it is around 70% of the registered students already placed with a package of 11 lakhs per annum. Okay, so majority of the students, 90% of the students will be placed here above 5 lakhs per annum. Okay, whether it is good or bad, we don't know, but we have made a policy that all the students should be placed above 5 lakhs per annum. But still, I strongly believe and I advocate that sometimes the low package companies, okay, that experience, learning experience you get, so you will not be getting in the big package company. So, but somehow students are mainly concentrating on packages. Of course, there are few students who are interested in product companies or startups even where the payment is very low. On their own, they go. So we try to, because placement and training should go hand in hand. So the companies that come here, we try to interact with them and try to find out what is the gap, because people keep often saying that your products are not industry ready, your students are not industry ready. So what is industry ready means? Because most of the companies, so their requirement is driven by the requirement of the clients. So that keeps changing. Today, some technology or some platform they may be using or language they may be using, and tomorrow it may be totally different. So hence, sometimes we wonder what is that they're really looking for, because these two things are different, knowledge and skill, whether they're looking for the skills or they're only looking for the knowledge, or knowledge and skills, sometimes both. So accordingly, we are developed the training module for 3 years, from first year to third year. And first semester, we will not have anything. So from second semester, so there is a well-designed training module. And the students are made to undergo, including soft skills and core domain. Particularly want to train them in emerging areas. Maybe today they are emerging or not, I don't know. AI&ML, cyber security, ethical hacking, data science, blockchain, embedded system, VLSI, so or 5G and beyond. Okay, so all these things, wireless communication or advanced communication. So and here quantum computing, cloud computing. So these are some areas where we want to train our students. So we also received the National Employability Award 2022 by Aspiring Minds. So most of our students, they are clearing that MCAT test. That is a mandatory for you. okay, eligibility test. One more thing I would like to tell you. So after this first FE address, so you have an induction program, followed by that induction program. So wherein we want that you feel very homely, comfortable, because most of you, first time you may be coming out of the home, suddenly starting classes, assignments, oh, so you may get fed up. So hence 1 week time is given for jolly learning. This is a different environment. You also learn, but different environment and life skills. Then you have various experts we are calling from technical, non-technical, medical, social backgrounds. Okay, so you will have lectures from them. And you are also introduced to various activities here. So you must have watched the video. So why I'm telling this is very important. Most of the time, the parents say that he is not participating, or nobody will come and invite you. That you remember, okay? Nobody will come to your room and knock. So please join art circle, please join Robocon team, please join hackathon. So nobody will come and tell you. So you must now be proactive, and if you are interested in art circle, so you go and join the respective teachers you meet the students, okay? So anyway, during that induction program, they will come to you, then you express you have talent, you are good in sports, you tell the sports director during the induction program. This is the right time and right platform for you to join various activities, okay? So because tomorrow when you go wherever for competitive exams or universities, top universities, maybe there is some requirement, okay? So whether you have any leadership activities you have done, you organize some events. So this is an opportunity, you should make use of it, okay, in the student life. So we are also conducting awareness right from first year, maybe second semester, about the higher studies. Because some students, as I told you, focused. I should get admission in Stanford or some other institute, Carnegie Mellon. Okay, so then what is that requirement? To get into that, what is the requirement? You start working on that. And we try to provide the necessary guidance. And our alumni network is also very strong. And we invite alumni for giving you the required guidance, how you can get into the various universities, what are the requirements. And many of our students also cleared the civil services. Okay, we invite them and they will guide you how to appear these exams. If it is not conducted, you must ask your HODs. Okay. So we conduct training programs not only for job aspirants, for others like GATE, GRE, CAT, GMAT, so UPSC. For those things, we conduct some training programs also. There is a forum for that, GATE forum, like that. So PICT also encourages students to do internship. So internship is the part of, it is a mandatory thing now. So to provide a good internship, we are having MOU with various companies, and some students are doing internship abroad also. So as I mentioned, though we have a restriction as a special case, so we may allow the students to do the internship up to 2 months. Okay, and beyond that, if it is done online, because that is the new way of doing things we have learned, and we should take advantage of that. So you can do internship online, and weekends you can go there, industry. So that is permitted. And many students got very good internship stipend during the internship. Like Microsoft, Google and all, they are getting up to 1,20,000 per month internship. Okay. So we have established, well-established industry institute partnership cell. Okay, we have a lot of MOUs, various companies, and we, including American universities and Japanese companies, our students have done internship. And PICT also has created opportunities for internship. So we have a lot of research projects happening in this institute, and the students can also join these projects as interns. And we also have the learn and earn, not earn and learn and earn scheme. So now these students should also not depend on parents. The parents, if you ask nowadays, they are so generous. If you ask 100 rupees, they will give 1,000 rupees, okay? So, but they should cut down that, okay? Now students should be made to earn on their own. They should know value of money, okay, how it is earned. So by learning also, they can join some projects, some work they can do, and they can earn. There is a scheme for that learn and earn scheme. So you must be aware of all these things. So we also have a lot of consultancy work. So many consultancy projects are completed, and now we have many consultancies, including one from Hof India Limited, that is a German company. So 20 lakhs consultancy. These students can also join this consultancy. They are also doing consultancy work. You should be also aware of it, okay? So you can join consultancy work. There the earning is more, okay? Whether student or staff. So as per the institute consultancy policy, so 30% of that goes to institute, 70% to the staff and students working on the project, okay, consultancy project. So you can, that internship, that will be, because these consultancy projects, sometimes they are of 6 months or 1 year. So then you will get a internship certificate for that. You can, it is also a part of internship. That is projects, research projects. Then you can do this consultancy work also, you can be part of that. So lot of opportunities are given to you. What are the industry practices? Particularly industry consultancy gives you a very good exposure, because industry always believes that academia cannot deliver to the industry expectation. But here we deliver to the industry expectation, and students also learn what is the expectation, how we can go to that industry expectation within the limited time. So IPR cell, I told you, within 3 years, 47 patents are filed, and in that 37 are published, 8 are granted. The startup and innovation cell I already talked about, okay. So to promote the startup and innovation activity, our management has reserved 50 lakhs fund for any startup as a good, idea, business model. So we will give 50 lakhs, up to 50 lakhs it is kept. And similarly, the one company, Navayug Enterprise from Mumbai, they have also equal contribution. They have made 50 lakhs for any startup, okay. And in addition to that, as I mentioned earlier, so we invite the venture capitalist. You can also pitch your ideas, and then you can get more funding. So we have a lot of industry-sponsored labs, Center of Excellence, core domain research lab. There are core domains, 10 core domains are identified, and you can work any of these areas. So we are also encouraging the students to do certificate courses, because one student asked, my ENT, if I want to get a job in better job, so what we should do? So you can do additional courses. We also conduct many training programs like Coursera, Udemy, Upgrade. So there are many. With Coursera, we have understanding, and one free course you can do with that. And there is a record that PICT students have done maximum courses during the pandemic. Okay, Coursera has permitted to do almost unlimited courses during pandemic. Our students as well as our alumni, we permitted alumni also to register for this Coursera. You know the value and the content of Coursera, how useful it is. So we have a lot of activities, as you know, cultural activities. Our students always bag prize in prestigious competitions like Purushottam Karandak, Firodia Karandak, and so on. So we have also the IEEE ACM, that introduction you got. I want to close now as fast as possible. And more details, we have various clubs, automobile clubs, TEDx, MUN, then debate club. So you should identify, okay, identify and try to join these clubs. Nobody will come to you, so later don't complain. So you should take proactive initiative and join the various activities that you are interested in. So we have 3 mega events in this campus. One flagship event, technical flagship event of PICT, that is called INC, Impetus and Concept, wherein we have project exhibition. The students, final year particularly, but other students also can participate in that. And we have, in addition to that, coding and other competitions will be held during this national level competition. Now it has become international level competition, INC. And during that, we also float an idea, so relevant to the social problem. Okay, if you develop solution or product addressing that, so you will be given 1 lakh prize money. Okay. See, sometime it was related to defense, because Uri and all problems we faced. Hence, anybody providing solutions to such problems and give the defense the proper solution or products, so you will be given 1 lakh prize. And sometimes it was health related. Healthcare is also equally important. And later it was, in India, that is still, that problem is there, women and child safety. So those who provide a solution for women and child safety, there is a 1 lakh prize was there for that project. So every year one theme is selected. Last time due to COVID, so it was anything in education sector, making the teaching learning better and more efficient during this hard time. So there was a prize announced. Similarly, you can find out what is the idea theme floated this year, and you can work on those projects. Okay. And another one is addiction. So this is a technical, and there is a cultural event, that is addiction. So wherein the students are really, it is a what you call annual gathering. It is, sometimes we call it as annual gathering. A lot of cultural activities. The students really enjoy very much those 1 week time during the addiction. Then the third one is the sports event, annual sports event for students as well as teachers. So all type of sports competition, inter-department, intra-department, activities, the sports competitions are conducted and celebrated. Okay, these are the 3 major, and in addition to that, the PICT campus is always average with the activities. One or the other activity is always there. So finally, some advice, because you advise you get free. Your neighbors also advise, your parents advise, your teachers advise, but why I should leave? So I will also give some advice. Education will provide you the skills for landing a job, but more importantly, it is the values that determine how you live your life, not how you earn your living. How you live your life, then how you earn your living. Few things that you must give attention nowadays, that is very much required: the passion, compassion, attitude, appreciation, giving back, kindness, courtesy, courage, rising above, commitment, appreciation. Suppose somebody is good, he achieved something, अरे बोलो congratulations, क्या जाता है, कुछ तो जाने वाला नहीं, हाँ? So develop that and say thanks sometimes. Okay, somebody helps you, huh? Or you make a mistake, say sorry, what is there, huh? Why ego should come there? So please do that, all those things. So don't limit to yourself to why, inquiry based. So now the things are different. If everybody asks to why, how, you want to know, curiosity, but who will provide new solutions? So you should also think of why not. Okay, so like Einstein thought, why not it is going up, that apple is dropping down. So like this, you also should think in that way. So for success, as you know, I keep telling every time, the knowledge, skill, attitude, and teamwork are important. But most of the time, we are tested for attitude. So develop good attitude. You must have seen many great personalities with equal talent, knowledge, everything, but attitude made a difference in them. So one has reached to the peak, the other, I don't know, nobody remembers also. Okay, so this is makes big difference. Develop good attitude. And teamwork is now what is expected, not the individual. As a team, you should also succeed. Team means not people working together. Okay, you must have trust, respect, and support, where the people trust each other, respect each other, support each other. That is real team. So that you should have. So I hope you all appreciate the great importance of integrity, honesty, good conduct, and high values, which our culture teaches. We expect you to sincerely and wholeheartedly carry forward this legacy. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our beloved Managing Trustee, Sri R.S. Kotawale sir, for most valuable guidance and encouragement. I would like to thank Sri Swastik Sasakar sir, Secretary SCTR, for his timely suggestion. I wish you all best for an exciting and rewarding, challenging and stimulating, loving and memorable 4 years on this campus. Thank you very much. Finally, so the pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees every opportunity in every difficulty. So have an optimistic look, be positive. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your wise and motivating words. Truly, PICT is not only a place full of opportunities and possibilities, but also it is home for fresh starts and startup ideas. Now, I would like to introduce our principal, Dr. S.T. Gandhe. Dr. S.T. Gandhe is working as principal in Pune Institute of Computer Technology since September 2022. He has around 30 years of experience in academics and 12 years of experience as principal in engineering college. He is PhD guide for Savitribai Phule, Pune University and Mumbai University. He has guided 2 PhD students, and currently 4 students are pursuing PhD under him. Sir has honored with many awards. To list a few, he received the Best Teacher in Professional Education category for 2013-14 by Nashik Sarvajanik Vachanalay. It is one of the prestigious award in the Nashik city, which was founded by eminent poet Shri Kusumagraj. He was recognized for excellent performance in the year 2010 at Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, Mumbai, for contribution towards academics, research, and extramural activities. Sir is member of Security Committee of AICTE for establishment of new institute. He was facilitator for MOU between VNIT, Nagpur, and Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, Mumbai, for academic cooperation in the year 2009-10. His area of research is digital signal processing, image processing, computer vision, and machine learning. He has published more than 85 research papers at various international and national referred journals and conferences. He has filed and granted 2 patents, also filed and published 3 patents at Indian Patent Office. He was editor-in-chief of International Journal on Emerging Trends and Technology. He was head of Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Center, supported by Department of Science and Technology, which received grant of 50 lakhs from Government of India. During his tenure at Sandeep Foundation's SITRC, which ranked 5th among top 10 Indian applicants from Institute in 2014-15 and ranked 8th among top 10 Indian applicants for patent from Scientific Research Development Organization in the year 2015-16. It was recognized by the Office of Controller General of Patents, Designs, Trademarks, and Geographical Indication, sponsored by Government of India. He was Chief Executive Officer for 4 years at Sandeep Incubator Association, a company which runs Sandeep Technology Business Incubator, which runs TIDE 2.0 program, and received a grant of 1.8 crore from Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. Under his guidance, many MOUs are signed with multiple foreign universities regarding project-based learning, faculty exchange, student exchange, and research programs. I request Principal Honorable Dr. S.T. Gandhe sir to speak about PICT. Please, sir.
Good morning to all. Managing Trustee, Honorable Mr. R.S. Kothawde sir, Secretary, Honorable Mr. Sastik Shirsekar sir, Director Dr. P.T. Kulkarni sir, Dr. Kade Madam, HOD Computer, Dr. Ghotkar Madam, HOD IT, Dr. Munot Madam, HOD ENTC, Reddy sir, HOD first year, dear students and parents, I welcome you all in Society for Computer Technology and Research Centers, Pune Institute of Computer Technology, that is PICT, for the induction program for the academic year 22-23. I welcome you all for this induction program. Already in my introduction, they have announced that I have just joined in September 2022. So this is my first induction program along with the same induction program. And the first lesson which you have to also learn is the adaptive learning. I have gone through the director sir's speech. There are some common points. So I will try not to repeat that one, only I touch that particular points. Already the PICT is the most sought after the Institute for the Computer Technology, IT and Electronics and Telecommunication. It has well-equipped labs with advanced softwares and instruments. Well-stocked library. Library of the PICT is very good with the latest journals and periodicals. And reading hall is open right from 6 a.m. to 12 midnight. And still the demand for the reading room, goes on increasing one. We believe in the famous sloka of the Bhagavad Gita. Ano bhadra krato yantu vishwataha. Let noble thoughts come from all sides to us. It means that every stakeholder is important for me. Any constructive suggestion for the development of the institute, that will be well taken care of. And according to our managing trustee, Honorable Mr. R.S. Kothavde sir, its vision is the overall development of the staff and the students. And we have the well-qualified and dedicated teaching staffs. And every staff has to undergo different faculty development program for their updation of their particular knowledge. Sir has already discussed, our results are excellent. Whatever the sir has not covered, that point only I will cover it. Our results are very good. Our placements are also excellent. And already 70 to 80% placement for this year, 22-23 is already over, and placement is still going on. And this year, the highest package is from the Adobe company, that is 41 lakhs. And number of students selected in the dream company, we called it, it's a dream company, that is whose package is more than 20 lakhs. That is 47 students they have selected, and average salary for the student up till now, it is 12.5 lakhs, and the median salary, that is 12.8 lakhs. And we offer, it is not only in one domain, but we have a diversified domain opportunities are available through placements, that is service sector, product sectors. So all, whatever the available, that is, we go with this. And we give equal opportunities across all the three branches. So for us, all the branches are equal: computer, IT, and ENTC. In counseling, lot of people, they ask the questions, sir, shall I take the IT? I want CS only, I want ENTC only. I say that equal opportunities, they are given to all the three branches. And internship opportunities are also available. And this year, that is 94 students got PPO. PPO means pre-placement offers through internships. And in near future, we plan to give you the international internships. Not only we are good at the placements, not only we are good at results, we are also good at the research. And we have a good research facilities, and we receive the fundings, projects and fundings from AICTE, that is the apex body, then DRDO, ISRO, then DST, then Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission, and SPPU Pune, which is affiliating university. From the last 4 years, around we received the 2 crores from these funding agencies, and we have a different active groups, that is advanced communications group, AI and ML application group, big data group, which we have, software applications development groups. So we have a different groups, and the research is going on in this one. And we work on 3 verticals. Number 1 verticals, that is a placement, which I already told you the outcome. Second one, this is entrepreneurships, development, that is, sir has given you insight. And the third is the higher education. So higher education in India also and in abroad also. So on these 3 fronts, we work very rigorously. And for this, it's the overall development of the staff and the students. And for this, we impart soft skill training program and technical skill sets. And right from the first year, that is from second semester only, we impart the training. And in the first year, we give the training on languages, advanced communication skill, then critical thinking like this. And for SENTE, that is aptitude test, that is more important, cognitive skills, then programming skill, that is C, C++, Java, and Python, and core domain engineering skills. And before they go for the placements, they had to appear for eligibility test, say as the MCAT, under the Employability Enhancement Program. And the MCAT has awarded us the best employability enhancement program, which is run by the PICT. And under different skill sets, we run the programs, that is data structures, AI/ML applications, object-oriented programming. Now, the beauty of this program is, this is not only open for PICT, this is open for all all the students of the other colleges. And I am happy to share you that that is for one program, that is most of the students, other college students, they have registers and they have successfully completed these programs. And for overall development of the students, we run different co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities. Under co-curricular activities, we have a different clubs, that is code shape clubs, automobile clubs, then robotics clubs, then Google Developer Club, which we have, and then we have a Game Development Ethiopia Club, that is for the gaming, basically. Chapter, PICT ACM student chapter, that is a very active chapter which we have in the campus. Chapter which we have. Then we have a PICT, International Intercollegiate Events, that is impetus and concept the sir has already given you. I will give you some facts and figures for this. That is this INC we organize from last more than 35 years. And last year, around 2,000 students from all over the globe, they have participated from 200 plus engineering colleges from India and abroad, and 180 judges, that is from industries, they have participated. So that way it is an industry institute interaction which we have. Then PICT teams, another one, that is no colleges, at least in Maharashtra, they have successfully participated in different co-curricular activities. The PICT teams at honor at various hackathons and Robocon competition at national and international levels. Last year, that is Smart India Hackathon, which you may heard in the paper, Smart India Hackathon 2022, 2022, that is PICT has won 6 awards at the final level, and they have a one cash prize of 1 lakh each to this 6 teams. Then third runner-up for the Singapore India International Hackathon in 2019. And Robocon, our team stood in 6th in 2022 at the national level Robocon competitions. So we have only, that is interdisciplinary projects. And we have a automobile club, we have a Robocon club. Outcome of this, that is student participated in the Robocon team, and they stood 6th rank in this. And we also won the prestigious Microsoft Imagine Cup. Then we have a EDC cell, which is a very vibrant. Sir has already enlightened on this. And up till now, our 400 alumni, they are successful entrepreneurs. And has incubated PICT. Hello. 400 alumni are successful entrepreneurs up till now. And PICT has incubated more than 27 companies so far. And at present, the 3 companies are incubated. And under extracurricular activities, we have a PICT Art Circle. And under this, we won Purushottam Karandak, Firodia Karandak. And we participated almost in all the events, that is Mood Indigo at IIT Mumbai, then Sinhagad Karandak, MIT Aroha, and also awarded, that is the best organized team. That is nothing but, that is the beauty of PICT, best organized team which we awarded in Purushottam Karandak and Firodia Karandak also. Then we have a PICT annual cultural event, that is addiction. Then another one, that is the PICT Debate Society which we have. The objective of the PICT Debate Society is nurturing the soft skills of the students. And we organized different events on this, that is Paricharcha, intra-collegiate, intercollegiates, extempore, distinguished speaker program. And we got a very good outcome of this debate society. And the guidance is given by our alumni, because we have also alumni of PICT circle also. That is, we called it, it's an art circle and debate society alumni. They give the guidance to all our students. Then pictorial, that is already we have seen the video. That is, we have a magazine, that is Student Life in the PICT. Then we have a PICT Moon, that is the Model United Nations. That is, we organize annual Model United Nations conference and various public speaking events to engage the youth. Then TEDx at PICT to share your ideas, stories and innovations. And for the sports, we have a elevated PICT, that is nothing but it's an intercollegiate students, for the students and corporate. So corporate, different corporate companies, they participate in that for volleyball, basketball and crickets. Then we have a PICT Karandak, that is for intercollegiate staff. So for the staff and the students, we organize this. Then we have a sports events, and our PICT students, many prizes at the university level, at the state level, at the national levels. And our one student, Mr. Parth Jagtab, he has participated, that is roller hockey India team for the World Hockey Games in 2019 for the Spain. So not only national, but internationally, our student shines. Then we have a counselor in the college. Then we have a mentor-mentee schemes, or we have also a buddy scheme also. For every 20 students, there is one mentor, and he will mentor the progress of the respective students for all 4 years. And if student has any problem, they can directly contact to the mentor, to the class teacher, to the head of the department, or to me. My number is already available on the website. You can contact me anytime. And we believe in, our vision is, you should not be a good engineer, but you should be a good human being also. And enjoy your stay of 4 years at PICT. At last, this is for you budding engineers. This is in Marathi. Those we find it, I can translate it also, but in Marathi, its impact is more. उडत्या पाखरांना परतीची तमा नसावी, that is budding engineer. उडत्या पाखरांना परतीची तमा नसावी, नजरेत नेहमी नवी दिशा असावी. You should try for new things. नजरेत नेहमी नवी दिशा असावी. घरट्याचे काय बांधता येईल केव्हाही. घरट्याचे काय, that means common things you can do it. Anytime you can do it. क्षितिजा पलीकडे झेप घेण्याची जिद्द असावी. क्षितिजा पलीकडे झेप घेण्याची जिद्द असावी. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for being very informative. Now, I would like to introduce our head of department, first year engineering, Professor E.M. Reddy. Professor E.M. Reddy did his post-graduation in civil engineering from Pune University. He has total 3 years industrial and 23 years of teaching experience. He is in PICT since last 16 years. He is a book reviewer for McGraw-Hill Publications in the subject of engineering mechanics. He has also published 2 papers in international journals. Presently, he is heading the Department of First Year Engineering since last 10 years. May I now request Professor E.M. Reddy to speak about First Year Engineering course at PICT. Please, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. So this session has been extended beyond the schedule. I will try to cut short my speech. Kindly spare with me for 15 minutes, next 15 minutes. The management, respected Sri R.S. Kothole, Trustee SCTR, Sri S.M. Sirshikar, Secretary SCTR, Honorable dignitaries on the dais, Dr. P.T. Kulkarni, Director PICT, Dr. S.T. Gandhi, Principal PICT, and heads of the department, Dr. G.V. Kale, Computer Engineering, Dr. A.S. Godkar, Information Technology, and Dr. M.B. Munot, Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. Of the dais, my fellow faculty, staff members, the distinguished guests of this function, dear parents, and my dear student friends. Very good morning. It's a moment of great privilege and honor for me to welcome you all today at this memorable event of FE Welcome Address and Orientation 2022-23. Let me begin by congratulating you, the proud parents and students, for getting admission to this prestigious institute and becoming PICT family. In a 4 years engineering course, first year is having its own significance, because it not only will introduce you to engineering, but also helps in building a strong foundation in the fundamentals of science and engineering subjects. There are mainly 2 categories of subjects in first year. The first category is engineering science subjects like physics, chemistry, and mathematics. The second category, basic engineering subjects like engineering mechanics, engineering graphics, basic electrical engineering, electronics engineering, mechanical engineering, and so on. Engineering science subjects will connect you to engineering, whereas the basic engineering subjects will introduce you to a variety of engineering disciplines. First year engineering acts as a bridge that connects pure sciences with the engineering world. Moreover, it will help you to stay ahead in the competition and become an excellent engineer after the 4 years engineering course. I'm always happy and incredibly proud to share the academic achievements of our students on any platform, especially the platform like this. The 2021-22 was a special batch, in the sense that the students of that batch have not appeared any written examinations for the past 1.5 to 2 years due to COVID pandemic. Almost they have lost the habit of writing because of online classes and online examinations. Despite of this, in May 2022 university examinations, our students, out of 807 who had appeared for university written examinations, 734 students, that is 91% of the students, cleared all subjects with a distinction. A big round of applause to all these students. The average passing percentage of all subjects is about 97%. So this makes PICT different and unique from other colleges. Our goal is to take this figure from 97 to 100, that is 0 backlog. We would like to congratulate and felicitate the toppers of this examination with a cash prize and a certificates. So I would now request our director, Dr. P.T. Kulkarni, to give away the prizes. The first rank, Mr. Ashwin Tharas, who has scored SGPA 10 out of 10 with 97.38%. Please, sir. Then for second rank, there is a tie between the two students. Both have scored SGPA 10 out of 10 and the percentage of marks also 96.31. So Mr. Sunay K. Boyer. Miss Aditi Date, second rank. And the third rank, Mr. Avadhut A. Kotwad, SGPA 9.98%. 98 with the percentage 97.15. Thank you, sir. And a big round of applause to these toppers. The main strength of our department is our dedicated faculty and staff. We have a team of well-qualified and experienced faculty who always remain as navigators to guide the students. The duty of the teachers is not only to impart education, but also to inculcate discipline and values in the students. You should feel protected and shielded under the guidance of our teachers, and hence you should honor their presence. It may be possible that some of you have left home for the very first time and are feeling it difficult to adjust to the whole new environment. But I assure you that we are all here for you, and you can freely discuss your problems with us. So let's make a promise today that we will maintain a cordial and harmonious relationship with each other, respect the seniors and teachers, and make this institute proud by being punctual and disciplined, coupled with our hard work. The engineering curriculum is in a semester pattern. First year engineering course is divided into 2 semesters. In a semester, students must appear for university examination in 2 phases. In each subject, the syllabus contents are divided into 6 units. For phase 1 examination, that is in-semester examination for 30 marks based on the first 2 units, which will be conducted after 1 month of the commencement of classes. For phase 2, that is end semester examination based on the 4 units for 70 marks, which will be held at the end of the semester. For passing, students must score a minimum 40% marks in the end semester examination as a separate head, and also 40% in the in-semester and end semester together. In addition, our department will conduct 1 unit test and a preliminary examination just before the in-semester and end semester examinations. Remember, these exams are part of your academics. There is no preparation leave given for these exams. Therefore, you should work hard and stay focused from the first day of your college. Then the most important thing, the attendance. As per university norms, every student should have a minimum of 75% attendance in theory as well as practicals under each head of passing. If any student is falling short of 75% attendance, he or she will be detained at the end of the semester and will not be permitted to sit for a university examination. Parents are requested to note that if your ward is absent for medical reason, he or she must submit a medical certificate to the respective class coordinator immediately after they resume the academic activities. If the student remains absent regularly on medical grounds, then he or she will be treated as medically unfit for doing engineering and their terms will not be granted. In PICT, we recommend you that more than 95% attendance you should have, not just 75, because here the attendance is linked with the term work or internal marks. Each subject is having internal marks of 25. These marks will not be given by the teacher, but these marks you have to earn through your performance through the entire semester. The performance of the students will be assessed continuously based on their attendance in theory as well as practicals, performance in the unit tests, preliminary examination, lab assignments, lab experiments, etc. It's not that for these internal marks you should maintain good attendance. Most important is that you learn self-discipline due to this mandatory attendance, which will help you in your professional as well as personal life. Then student induction program. As per AICTE and SPPU guidelines, we are conducting 1-week induction program for FE students from tomorrow on the campus from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The timetables for the program are already uploaded on the college website. The main object of this program is that when new students enter an institution, they come with diverse thoughts, different backgrounds, and preparations. It is important to help them adjust to the new environment and inculcate them the ethos of the institution with a sense of larger purpose. The purpose of the induction program is to make the students feel comfortable in their new environment, open them up, set a healthy daily routine, create bonding in the batch as well as between the faculty and students, and develop awareness, sensitivity, and understanding of the self, people around them, society at large, and nature. So it is mandatory for all students to undergo this program. Students are made to involve in various activities during this induction program like yoga, universal human values, lectures by eminent personalities, familiarization with the department or branch, interaction with the various student clubs of PICT, and extracurricular activities. Students are supposed to maintain a notebook for this induction program to record the outcomes of the program day-wise. So what are the takeaways from each session and your experience? This book is to be submitted to the respective class coordinator at the end of the program. The yoga class timing is from 6:30 to 7:30 in the morning. So yoga classes will be conducted offline as well as online mode. And it is mandatory for the hostel students to attend these yoga classes offline here in Shamiana every morning. The students who are staying nearby can also attend the offline classes, whereas others can join online through MS Teams meeting link. And you can find these meeting links in the timetable which are sent to your mail ID. Some important information for the parents and instructions for the students. Academics are already started online from 4th November for those who have been admitted in the first 2 cap rounds. After that, students are joining the classes as and when they have been admitted in the subsequent rounds. During this period, only prerequisites were discussed by our teachers, not the actual syllabus contents. Hence, those who have joined late, they have not missed much. However, our teachers will take care of that when the actual classes start from 28th November. Remember that this week for the induction program, the timing is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And from the next week for regular classes, from 28th November, the timing is from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. for all divisions. First and third Saturdays are off. During these weeks, we need to work 1 hour extra on other 5 days. Hence, the timing for these weeks is from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. However, to accommodate practical slot, any one day in a week, you have to stay up to 5:15 p.m. But on that day, your reporting time will be 10:15. Your regular timing is from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. But any one day in a week, the timing will be from 10:15 to 5:15 p.m. Please make a note of this. Being the first year is common for all branches, the divisions are made by shuffling the students from computer, IT, and ENTE. The timetables will be made available on the college website under FE department, and in the timetable copy, the names of the class coordinator, teacher guardian, subject teachers are mentioned, and also the room numbers are given where your theory classes and practical sessions will be held. For practical sessions, each division is divided into 3 batches as per the roll numbers. You are attending theory classes division-wise and practical sessions batch-wise. The roll numbers are also given at the time of admission. Suppose your roll number, it is having 5 digits roll number. If it is 10352, the first digit 1 represents that you are in first year engineering. Next 2 digits 03 represents your division, that is third division, and the last 2 digits 52 represent your serial number in that particular division. Our campus is provided with all the infrastructural facilities for a barrier-free environment. Physically challenged students are given biometric access to all the lifts at the time of admission. If any student wants an access to the lifts because of medical reasons, they can meet the staff in charge in the CAD lab of F building. Late coming is strictly not permitted, irrespective of the distance from where you are coming. Whether you are coming from college campus hostel or outside private hostel or far away place, but you should be present in the classroom or lab at least 5 minutes prior to the scheduled time. My suggestion is to adjust your daily schedule, assuming that your class will start at 7:50 only, not 8 a.m. Otherwise, if you are late even by 1 minute, you will be permitted to the next class or next lab session. Till that time, you are made to sit in the library. You must wear ID cards while entering the PICT campus. You are not permitted to sit in the class or lab without iCards. iCards are already given at the time of admission. And please note this one more important point. Entry to the campus is denied for those who are coming on 2-wheelers without a helmet. Okay. Then mobile phones have become part of our daily lives, but the use of mobile phones during lectures or practicals is strictly not allowed. If the mobile phone is found in the student's hand during lectures or practicals, whether used or not, it will be confiscated and will be given only after the completion of the semester. We are observing one day in a semester as paperless day. So you will come to college only with your mobile phone or laptop, no pen and paper that day. Only that day you are permitted to use mobile phones during classes or practicals. So many innovative teaching methods will be implemented by our teachers, like flipped classrooms, inquiry-based learning, peer teaching, project-based learning, blended learning, etc. So during these sessions, you are allowed to use mobile phone with the permission of the teacher. Blended learning is a method that combines both traditional in-class teaching and high-tech online teaching. It gives the teacher and students more flexibility to create effective studying environments and customize their learning experiences. Hence, as a part of blended learning, all classes on working Saturdays will be conducted online using MS Teams platform. Students are going to receive MS Teams login ID and passwords through their mail ID. So students are expected to follow a decent dress code befitting to the professional course while attending the classes or practicals. Again, I am repeating, decent dress code befitting to the professional institute. Students and parents will be given login ID and passwords for MIS through which they can view the students' attendance, performance in tests, etc. from time to time. So Dr. A.G. Fakatkar will give you the presentation in the next session about the same. Our anti-ragging squads are working round the clock to check the ragging in the hostel as well as in the premises. If you come across any such incident, you can feel free to contact any member of the squad or class coordinator or teacher guardian, and the names and mobile numbers of the committee members are displayed at different locations on the campus. So 2 medical practitioners are available on the campus for boys and girls in the respective hostels to attend any medical emergency. We are going to publish academic calendar once we get the confirmed dates from the university, and all the academic activities are strictly adhered to the same. Our college counselor, Dr. Manasi Karanskar, will help and guide the students who are suffering from problems like stress, strain, emotional, and other psychological problems. So she will address you in the next session. Students are requested to feel free to contact teacher guardian, class coordinator, head of the department, principal, or director for any sort of difficulty. Parents are also requested to be in constant touch with the class coordinator or teacher guardian to know their ward's performance on regular basis. The names of class coordinator and teacher guardian are already displayed in the timetable. For the overall development of the students, we not only focus on academics, but also encourage all our students to get involved in extra and co-curricular activities like sports, cultural, and technical events, through which the personal qualities such as leadership, teamwork, determination, flexibility, confidence, self-belief, respect, etc. are developed to form a versatile person in you. But prior permission is mandatory to participate in such events, and the students should submit the related documents immediately after the event to the respective class coordinator. We are going to create an FE parents email group, and all the important information related to academic activities will be posted through it. Also, the information is made available on MIS portal. So lastly, all parents and students are requested to give your valuable feedback about today's program through the QR code which is displayed at various places in the campus. So parents are also requested to sign at the registration desk if not done while entering in the Shamiana. So I know this year will be another great year for PICT, and wish you success and excellence in your academic studies. Finally, I conclude by congratulating you once again for choosing one of the best engineering colleges in Pune. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for being so elaborative. Now, I request Mr. Nitin Sabkar, faculty in mechanical engineering, to propose vote of thanks. Please, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to all. I, Mr. Nitin Sabkar, deem it a great honor and privilege to propose a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have witnessed this memorable and successful event. I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt thanks to our director, Dr. P.T. Kulkarni, a dynamic and disciplined person in all academic matters, for his unstinted support. I express my deep gratitude to our principal, Dr. S.T. Gandhe, for his guidance in all the activities. I would also like to thank our beloved HOD, Mr. E.M. Reddy, for moral support, guidance, and encouragement in all the efforts. I am happy to extend a hearty vote of thanks to our managing trustee, Shri R.S. Kothawale sir, Shri Swastik Sirsikar sir, Secretary SCTR, and all the functional heads for their continued support. I owe a special gratitude to staff who have worked very hard in making this function a resounding success. Finally, wonderful students and parents who turned up here in such a great number, we thank you so much for your kind cooperation. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Now I request all of you to stand up for national anthem.
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Please occupy your seats. Coming towards the end of welcome address, I would like to share few lines for my dear students. जिंदगी की असली उड़ान अभी बाकी है. जिंदगी के कई इम्तिहान अभी बाकी है. अभी तो नापी है मुट्ठी भर ज़मीं हमने, आगे तो सारा आसमान बाकी है. With this we conclude the first year engineering welcome address. Now we will move towards the next orientation program. I request our dignitaries to be seated in the audience for further presentation. Please, sir.
I would like to give agenda for today's presentation. We will start today's orientation program with a session on healthy lifestyle for happy life by His Grace Radhe Shyam Prabhuji, followed by anti-ragging activities at PICT by Professor Prashant Zadav, Faculty of Civil Engineering, PICT, followed by MIS activities, VM EduLife Software Information by Dr. Anupama Phakatkar, Faculty of Computer Engineering. Next, information about SPPU exam form and scholarship forms by Mrs. Usha Bhosle, in charge Registrar, PICT, followed by session on student counseling by Counselor Dr. Mansi Karanskar, PICT. And then we will take lunch break till 2 p.m. After resuming from lunch break, we will have a respective departmental presentation whose schedule will be discussed with you shortly. Right now, we wait for His Grace Radhe Shyam Prabhuji till arrive. So meanwhile, we can take a short break, and the next session will be announced after the short break. Thank you. The short break is for 5 minutes, so please occupy your seats within 5 minutes. Thank you.
फिर तो मैंने उसकी धुलाई की ना, सारी इकड़ी निकाल दी. मैंने अपना उतरा निकाला, कर दिया. कहला भाई 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 प्लीज मेरी रैगिंग मत करो, मेरी रैगिंग मत करो. क्या राहुल? क्या राहुल? सुसाइड कर लिया और उसने. हैं?
रैगिंग आपकी ज़िंदगी के वो हसीन पल छीन सकता है जो आपने और आपके पेरेंट्स ने आपके लिए सोचा है. आपकी ज़िंदगी और करियर आपके हाथ में है. स्टॉप रैगिंग.
Excuse me all, guest has arrived. Please occupy your seats. I request all parents and students to please occupy your seats. Now let me introduce you to our first speaker of orientation program, His Grace Radhesham Prabhuji. He is not only IIT Mumbai topper, but also president of ISKCON Pune for last 22 years, a leading community of over 6,000 members. He is compiler of youth books like Stress to Smile, 5-volume Essence of Gita, etc. He is designer of Discover Your Life, a 6-session course on youth and corporates. He is Global Excellence Award winner for educating youth in Bhagavad Gita. He is Jiva Goswami Award winner for innovative youth outreach. He is GDO, that is Global Duty Officer for youth outreach, visiting Boston and other places in USA for 2 months per year. He is youth trainer in last 25 years in all leading IITs, NITs, and other academic institutes, which reaches out to major cities like Pune, Kolkata, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai, and many more. He has presented seminars at MIT Boston, Stanford University, University of Washington, Cornell University, etc. He is corporate seminar presenter at Amazon, Bank of America, Infosys, Deutsche Bank, Cognizant, Persistent, and many more. So I request Director Dr. P.T. Kulkarni sir to welcome and felicitate Honorable Radhesham Prabhuji on this occasion. Sir, mic.
They showed me the table on how varieties of things are done from morning to evening. Very good one. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuhunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. First of all, I offer my namaskar to my Guru, by whose grace, whatever little knowledge I possess, he is His grace. I offer my salutations to him in the beginning. I know Dr. Kulkarni ji many, many years before, probably 10, 15 years ago, I met him. And I've been coming to see him sometimes in the college. And PICT has been one of the colleges which is not only known for its competence in producing some of the best students across the globe, but also known for its values and good character, and this kind of induction programs for 8 days, morning to evening, with parents and the children together, students together. I deeply appreciate this. This is most essential in this day, which is so busy these days. So I was given the topic of healthy lifestyle for a happy life. So when we talk about lifestyle, it is to do with our habits. So I heard a funny story about habits. There was once upon a time, watermelon seller. He was caught by the football team because they didn't have the goalie person to stand in the goal post. They requested him, "You are always used to catching watermelons in the hand. Can you please, be at the goal and catch the ball? Make sure it doesn't go beyond you." So he was very happy to do that service. He was standing. But when the ball came, he caught it and threw it. Can you guess why he did that? And that's what he would do with the watermelons. He would pick it up and throw it in the lorry. And that's what he did. So habits are like that. You just get used to them unconsciously. It becomes integral part of your being over a period of time. And how does it happen? I'll show you with the video. You can just go ahead. Next one. I put it on. You can watch this video. There's sound also. Is sound coming? You can observe it. I'll ask some questions after this. Did you observe at the end, this fellow became a very fatty fellow? Huh? So eating junk food, always choosing the radio over the book, and always kicking away the exercise tool. And when we waste time, we get used to it, and wasting time becomes a habit. As you saw that. So when we talk about habits, according to Oxford Dictionary, is a settled tendency. It becomes like a set pattern in the way you speak, the way you behave, even the way you think also. It becomes like a set pattern for you over a period of time. Now, what do you call as a good habit, or what do you call as a bad habit? How do you say? Like even in the Bhagavad Gita, the gunas, we say Rajaguna, Tamaguna, Sattva-guna. How do you categorize a food as Sattva-guna? Say, for example, cow's milk, we call it as Sattva-guna. Now, buffalo's milk, we call it as Rajaguna. Passion producing. Why? If you drink buffalo's milk, you become fat. If you drink cow's milk, you become alert and sharp. Now, why does that happen? If you think very deeply, you can observe in a village when a cow's child is born, what do you call it, a calf, a small calf. Within a couple of hours, the calf will start jumping and frolicking all around. You will see that. Just it takes a couple of hours after birth. And a calf can locate its mother even in 1,000 cows. Compare the same with a buffalo's child. A buffalo's child cannot get up for 2 days after taking birth. And ask a buffalo's child to identify its mother. It will go from one buffalo to another not knowing which is my mother. They don't have the ability to see. You understand the difference between the two? The buffalo is dull and it can't identify the mother. But the calf is alert and it can identify mother even in 1,000 cows. Similarly, when we drink cow's milk, it nourishes the brain tissues and you will be alert in even hearing well, remembering well, repeating well. On the other hand, when you drink buffalo's milk, you just become fat. So the foods that we talk about, habits, the type of, when you put the food inside, what does it do to you? When you put junk food, it titillates your tongue, but doesn't nourish your body. Rather, it becomes undigested arm, we call it in Ayurveda. It goes into the belly and creates problem for you later on. Indigestion and dullness and dizziness and laziness, lethargy, all those things come. When you eat, pure foods like vegetarian, like fruits, cereals, spices, milk and all those things, that nourishes your body and nourishes your mind too. So, when you put something in the mouth, the effect, if it is going to be Nidra Alasya Pramad, that means it is Tamaguna, we call it. Nidra means very famous one nowadays. Too much sleeping. Alasya means laziness. Pramad means madness, putting substances into the body which are harmful to the body. That is Pramad. These are all Tamaguna, we call it. So we don't take Tamaguni foods like drinking liquor or smoking cigarettes, taking drugs, tobacco. There was one billboard I saw in Pune. There was a picture of two boys. The same boy, the boy very handsome, and the same boy whose mouth was filled with ulcers. Because after putting tobacco in the mouth, his mouth became filled with ulcers. And below, something was written in Marathi. Although I don't know Marathi, I found out what it is. Jing Kshanachi Vatu Maranachi, it was written. Jing Kshanachi means that one momentary kick, it paves way to, death, like that. So, there are physical bad habits and physical good habits, which you saw in the video just a few minutes ago. So, similarly, there are also mental good habits, bad habits also. Similarly, verbal good habits, bad habits. We can talk in all the three levels now. Go ahead, please. You see, the researchers have shown that 77% of everything we think is negative and working against us. That's due to the wrong pattern of thinking. Next. Yeah, 70% of the illnesses are self-induced, he's saying. Self-induced means we only, by our own erratic thinking and speech and behavior, we welcome problems in our life. Like, for example, my tongue doesn't have a bone, but I can say something to somebody, they may break my bones if I speak some vulgar words to them. Is it not true? That means my tongue can become my enemy. isn't it? Say, I have money in my pocket. With this money, I can spend some money, make some people catch a thief and hand him over to police. Or this money, if it falls in the hands of the thief, then that can work against me. Is it not true? Just like recently I was seeing, in Boston, they are designing these robots. They are thinking that in future, we don't have to have soldiers going to the wars. We can have robots going to the wars, and you can control them remotely. And they are showing how the robots can detect the platform. Even if it's a slant platform, they can detect, they can jump from one platform to another. Many things they can do. They can walk on the forest floor without any, they can enter into the fire also. Many things the robots can do, many advantages. But there is one big disadvantage, they say. If the enemy hacks your robo, then your robo will act against you. And you have to run away. Is it not true? Similarly, your mind is like a robo. It can do so many good things for you. But your mind can, if it acts against your interests, it can become your enemy. You see, in 2019, one of the IITs in India, 3 students committed suicide by jumping off the 7th or 8th story building. You see? These are all IIT boys. They really got top scores. They are smart in their academics, undoubtedly. Otherwise, they wouldn't have got through. Still, their mind took over them. You can see that. Because they didn't learn to control the mind. Let me ask you a question. Would you appreciate a flood or a dam? Which has energy? Flood has energy or dam has energy? Yes, any of you? He's saying dam. Both have energy. Yeah, he's saying one is kinetic, one is potential. Sir is saying. See, the flood is destructive energy. Dam is constructive energy. So you want your mind to be like a flood or like a dam? Yeah? Dam. Because when you have it like a dam, you can open the dam anytime you wish, and you can use it for irrigation purposes as per your need. But flood actually carries away the cattle. It destroys the houses, kills the humans. Is it not true? So modern day youth's mind, is it like a dam or is it like a flood? Ask yourself. It's a serious question we should think about. Because many of them do not know how not to waste their energy. All the problems in society, if you see, they all have the root in 3 bad qualities that Lord Krishna describes in Gita. Trividam narakasyedam dwaram nashanamatmanah kama krodhat tata lobhas tasmat etatrayam tyajet. He is saying, 3 enemies you have to give up if your mind has to be clean. He says lust, anger, and greed. He says, these are the 3 enemies. Lust means adamant desire for the prohibited things, like smoking a cigarette or drinking liquor. It is not going to do any good to you. It momentarily makes you feel a kick, and then it brings you to depression zone, impels you to smoke more and drink more. Then again you go up. Again it brings you to further depression, and one ends up becoming a chain smoker or an alcoholic or a drug addict, like that. It doesn't do any good at all. So prohibited things should be given up. If you're attached to it, that is called lust. Like when I was a small kid, my mom took me to a shop and got some 2-3 gems, and she gave me in the hand. That was the first time I ate gems. You all know what is gems? When I ate it, I felt, my Lord, it is so good. I asked her, where does this come from? She showed me the packet, and I told her, give the packet, I'll take care of it. Guess what I did? I finished it, and then I told her, take 10 more packets. She said, if I take 10 more, all your teeth will be gone. But what do you think I did? I was very adamant and crying. So when she told me, this is prohibited for you, you should learn to eat fruits. But I would throw away the orange and apple and go for the chocolate, which is very bad for the teeth. This is the problem with this world. Many of us, we don't know what is good, what is bad. And even if we know something is bad, we become attached to it. And that's called lust, we call it. And when you don't get a chance to fulfill your lusty desires, then it becomes anger. When it is fulfilled, it becomes greed. So lust, anger, and greed are the 3 big enemies, he says. I heard an interesting saying. When you go from need to greed, you have to bleed. it is said. And like you see, a rat can eat rice or wheat. All those things are easily available for the rat. But the rat wants the pakoda or something which is hanging in the rat trap. So when he goes inside, he gets trapped because he was greedy for it. So you will see that in the modern times, people have unhealthy comparisons. Why did these boys commit suicide? Because they made unhealthy comparisons with others. Yes, you certainly can make a healthy comparison. Somebody is better than you, go to them and learn from them. Somebody is inferior to you, help them. Somebody is better than you, don't be envious of them. Somebody is inferior to you, don't ridicule them. Somebody is equal to you, be friendly with them. Somebody is equal to you, don't brag about yourself. So these are all beautiful teachings in the Srimad Bhagavatam that I have come across. So in this way, the habits of the mind, I am just sharing with you a few things. I was telling about the mind. So your habits can make or mar your career. Go ahead. You see, why even the Western companies, I was just recently flipping through a few pages where big personalities like Pichai and others, the Monk companies, the Meta, Amazon, and Apple and all this, Netflix and Google, and such companies, many of the top people are Indians. What is the reason for that? Don't you think Americans have a better communication skill? They have better managerial skills. They have many students coming out of the Harvard Business School and such schools. They have one university with 30,000, 40,000 students. Why don't they employ from there? Why do you think they come to India to employ all of you? Go ahead. So, yeah, next. Are they, as you said there, Indians are hardworking and sincere, cultured. They take responsibility, well-mannered. They're accountable. And they're responsible. There are many qualities you can list. And where do these qualities come from, if you see? Actually, the wisdom literatures in India, right from young age, people have been cultivating good qualities. Like once Gandhi said, in his 5th standard or so, he saw one drama of Ramayana, which deeply touched him. He wanted to emulate the model of the character of Lord Ram in his life. Because Lord Ram teaches how to deal with your brothers, how to deal with your wife, how to deal with your parents, how to deal with the public, how to deal with even people who are not in a very big position, like people like Boatman, Guha, or monkeys like Sugriva, or Rakshasas like Vibhishan. Lord Rama teaches that. So he was very deeply touched by that. So unfortunately, in the modern times, people have become very preoccupied with video games. People have become preoccupied with so many YouTube videos and everything, Netflix movies, many of the imaginary movies which don't pass the value to you. Today's heroes and heroines are Hollywood, Bollywood actors and actresses. So when the values are not coming from the childhood up to now, naturally, the value systems, the belief system, the assumptions and the mental models that we carry with us can be very destructive. That's the biggest problem. So let us see, go further. Yeah, next. Yeah, go next one. Next. Go faster, yeah. Yeah, the nature of habit is when you remove the H, it is still a bit. When you remove the A, still bit. When you remove B, still it remains. Because once we get into a wrong track, it takes time to come out. Because it's a set pattern. So scientists say that 51 days if you do continuously one particular habit, then you will be able to give up the old habit. You can break the old habit and adopt a new habit. First of all, we should know what is old habit, new habit. In that connection, I want to ask you a very important question. When you compare the animals and humans, they look similar in many respects. Animals eat, we also eat. Animals sleep, we also sleep. Animals reproduce, humans also reproduce. Animals show their claws and teeth and they fight. Humans also do that. Of course, humans do with scuds and missiles or, such kinds of things. So what do you think essentially is the difference between animals and humans? Anybody can raise the hand? Any of you? Essentially, what's the main difference? Or there is no difference? What do you think? Yeah, there is one hand up. Yeah, yes? Yeah? She's saying thinking. Okay, thank you, madam. One behind. Anyone can hear and tell me? Conscious, he says, I think, is it? Yeah, you heard it? Anybody? We have a mic, you can pass it on to him. Yeah. Anybody from this side? Yeah, yes, sir. He's saying learning new things. Okay. Yeah. Expressions. Okay. Yes? Yeah? He's saying difference between good and bad. What did you say?
We have the ability to think consciously.
Okay, think consciously. Actually, animals can also think quite well. If you see, a cat goes to the kitchen and sees the mother is, boiling the milk, and it goes with a silent, it puts the nails down, walks very carefully into the kitchen, so that it won't make any noise. Goes and drinks the milk and silently sneaks out. You will see that. They also think very well. Animals can also think, they can even think rationally also, but they think only about eating, sleeping, mating, defending. They don't think about anything else. I don't know whether you have seen videos, animals also have feelings. They also can help one another. Do you know that? You go to the YouTube and just put animals helping one another. GIF files also, you will get many. Yes?
Sir, we have social skills.
We have social skill. What do you think about honeybees? Don't they have social skill? They have a queen bee, they have a drone, they have worker bees, and they work so coordinatedly as if it is like a factory or a company. They are very socially doing very well. Anybody else? Yes? He is saying we can share our life experiences with others in your language, whatever is your mother tongue, but animals do it in their language too. They also talk, do you know that? In fact, there is an animal language which was known to Nakula Sahadev. They knew how the birds talk with each other. Morning you will see that one cuckoo will say, coo, another cuckoo will say, coo, they're talking something. We may not understand what they're talking, but that's a particular language. They also share actually. Yeah. Yes, one hand up there, yeah. You tried to provide? He's saying we are more civilized, is it? Yeah. What's the first part? Road. Growth, okay. Growth and civilized. So, okay, let us say that animals are eating in the railway platform and we are eating in a 5-star hotel. Is the quality of eating different? So, animals are sleeping in Pune platform and we are sleeping in a Dunlop bed, space age bed. Is that civilization anyway much different from them because the activity is the same? So, animals are showing claws and teeth and fighting. So we are going and scuds and throwing bombs. Is it any different? The quality of activity is the same. That means maybe we can call ourselves as a deluxe edition of animals or a royal edition or something. But the activity is the same. So there are some very essential differences that I will share with you now. You will see, for example, a pig eats stool, you know that. And the pig, you will see that it doesn't discriminate between mother, sister, daughter or anything. It will mix with anybody. When it has a sex urge, it will go and mix with anybody. It has no discrimination. Whereas in human society, you will see you have a great respect for your mother, sister and daughter. There is a very divine kind of relationship. You don't deal with the way that the pigs are dealing, you will see that. Animals act by instinct. Humans can act by looking before they leap, any action. That's the main difference, you will see that. Animals act by instinct. As soon as there is an instinct, for example, Duryodhana acted like an animal, if you see. He said, I want to wipe out the Pandavas and I want to take over the whole world from their hands. That was his mood. But Yudhishthira Maharaj said, we are fighting like dogs for a piece of meat. I would rather go back to forest than fight a big battle, like that he said. This nobility, this noble thought of forgiveness, this noble thought of ethical, moral and spiritual behavior is only possible for a human being, not for animals. Like you will see smaller snakes are eaten by bigger snakes. Do you know that? Smaller fishes are eaten by bigger fishes. Sometimes a dog lays a dozen puppies After laying the puppies, it's very hungry. It eats 4 or 5 puppies. Do you know that? How many of you heard about it? Correct? You know that, right? Is there any human being, after begetting a child, you eat the child? You will not do that. You have morality. You have ethical behavior. You have spiritual behavior. You think before you speak. You think before you act. This is possible only for a human being. Dharmena hina pashubir samanam, it is said. You remove that dharma from human life, we are no better than two-legged animals. Mahabharata says that. Ahara nidra payamaitunam cha samanyametat pashubir naranam dharmo hitesham adhiko vishesho dharmena hina pashubir samanam. The word dharma is used. What is this word dharma? Dharma means your natural propensity. What is the most natural thing for you? If you think about it deeply, your most natural thing is for you is to love. You love your mother, you love your father. Initially you love only your family. Then you love your caste people. Then you love your state people. Then you love your country people. Tomorrow some of you may get a green card in America and settle also. Then you love America also. Then you love all human beings. But even if you love all humans, your love is still considered incomplete if you are killing a cow or any other creature, innocent creature. Your love will be considered complete when you love God. We call it as a love God, love all, we call it. So love God means like a master switch. You put the master switch on, fans, lights, everything gets on. You switch it off, everything is switched off. So when your love expands to the point of understanding of the one supreme truth, that time your love, that natural outflowing love is actually called dharma. And that love leads to service. You will see that when we are aligned with universal laws, it is called as conformity, we call it. And when you live in cooperation with other living beings, it is called unity. These two principles are the universal laws. Please all of you repeat, conformity and unity. Conformity with universal laws, loudly. Conformity with universal laws and unity with living beings. So conformity with universal laws is vertical. Unity with living beings is horizontal. If you do these two things in your life, you will never have suffering in your life. You will see that. Because many times you see that in our interpersonal dealing with others, we have clashes because we don't deal with them in unity. We deal with them in a way to exploit them. Actually, in this world, the exploiting tendency is animalistic tendency. If you rise above and come, so animal, human, divine, there are 3 platforms. If you follow basic good habits, which I'm going to show you very soon, they will lead you to human behavior. Then from human, there are another set of activities we do to become divine. So when you go from animal to human to divine, you become more and more noble and you become very lovable. You become very endearing to everybody. So you will become actually even worshipable by others, provided one goes from this animal platform to human. So in each of us, there is an animal and an angel in our own hearts. So we have to evoke the angel in us and defeat the animal in us. If we do that, that's the meaning of cultivating good habits. Go ahead. And now we can go ahead faster. Yeah, see here, these are all things which go to the previous 2. These are showing how the employers are thinking about their employees. Every 1 hour he goes for a 15-minute smoke break. Yeah, go ahead. See, always he's unwell, he's diseased always. I can't rely on him. He gets into unnecessary affairs. Yes. He has a broken marriage and he's not attentive in work. He's a spoiled brat. He quarrels with everybody. Yeah. He has psychological issues and he's always depressed. Video on. Yeah.
We all know that drinking, drugs, and fast food are bad for you.
The bit that I like the most is the skip.
But when it comes to young Brits, nothing gets in the way of a good time.
So, one of the very important goals of education is to build the character. And further, beyond character, one should bring about a heart transformation. A cruel person should become a compassionate person. A selfish person should become a selfless person. A rigid person should become an adaptable person. A arrogant person should become a humble person. Angry person should become a peaceful person. Greedy person should become satisfied persons. So this kind of heart transformation is one of the goals of education. Otherwise, if you are just increasing profuse information with no wisdom, that would make us like empty personalities. Like you saw here, these are not done by uneducated fools. These are done by educated people. Such kinds of things. Why would anyone at all put such substances into the body and hurt oneself? So I'm going to now come to the concluding point now. In the Gita, Arjuna asked about habits also to Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna told him that two things only you have to do at every platform, at body, mind, intelligence, and ego. At all levels, only two things you have to do. He uses two words in Sanskrit. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate, he says. One word is called abhyas, another one is called vairagya. So, he says that the good things should be cultivated repeatedly for them to sink into your system. For example, sleep early, rise early. I sleep at 9 and get up at 3 in the morning. And rest 18 hours I can work without taking any break at all. Like once I get up in the morning 3, till night 9 o'clock, I don't lie down anytime. Because according to doctors, 9 to 12 is equal to 6 hours of sleep. Do you know that? Because that is the time your body regenerates itself, recuperates itself internally. Till night 9 o'clock, your external body is active. After 9, the internal body becomes active. All the pitta and other things they secrete. You can see that cycle of sleep, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, what all happens in your body. Any doctor will tell you. So early to bed and early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. So I memorize shlokas and all in the early morning hours. Once you memorize it, it just goes into your system forever. You can remember thousands of shlokas, you can remember theorems, difficult concepts and all. So this is one good habit. You won't get this habit unless you practice. If you're sleeping at 3 o'clock in the morning, you can make it 2 o'clock, then make it 1 o'clock. Every month, slowly, you move the clock. I have a video also with me which talks about why top-notch CEOs of Apple and Amazon and all get up at 4 a.m. in the morning. There is a video. You can find it out in the net. You will find it out in the YouTube. So they all are rising at 4 a.m. because early morning your thinking, your innovation, your creativity is very fresh in the morning. You get new ideas, new direction, new solutions in the early morning hours. One should not immediately jump into taking a digital media and getting into computer or mobile. One should do some breathing and exercises and think very deeply to come up with innovative ideas. So one habit I told you now, early to bed and early to rise. So vairagya means one should give up those things which are unfavorable for such early rising. For example, repeatedly going late night creates a habit for you. In the same manner, about eating I told you, about sleeping, about exercising, these are all on a physical platform. Then you go to the mental platform. Lord Krishna says 5 things, he says. Mana prasada, saumyatvam, maunam, atma vinigraha, bhava samshuddhir. He says, learn to cultivate satisfaction, not unhealthy comparisons. Then he says, simplicity, not duplicity. Because duplicitous mind will, like a mantra or like Shakuni, that type of mind will create, diplomacy will create a lot of inner stress for you. If you are very straightforward in speech and very open-minded, you are likely to be more happier. So, in Maunam he says, very wisely use your words. Ration your words, he says. Do not unnecessarily speak, unless you can speak meaningfully. Don't bluff. But many people nowadays, we say they talk and talk and talk like a chatterbox without much meaning. So we should control our speech, because speaking is also releasing energy. So he says, Maunam. Like we chant the holy name. Every religion talks about chanting. Buddhists chant Namo Avida Butsu. Christians chant Hail Mary. Like Muslims chant Namaz. Similarly, I chant Hare Krishna mantra, we chant. So that chant is also, we are releasing the energy by chanting, but that is very energy producing. It gives you inner strength, a lot of inner strength, courage, confidence, and stability, humility, many qualities it gives. So, Manaprasada Somyatma Maunam, Atma Vinigraha means self-control. He says that things which should not be taken in shouldn't be taken in. So he says that learn the control in the mind. Why the mind is like this, and the 5 senses are like this. Like Shrotram, Chakshus, Sparshanam, Rasanam, Granam, eyes, nose, ears, tongue, skin. They are like these 5 input-giving senses to the mind. So if the mind is controlled by intelligence, then the mind can control the senses. Like 5 horses are compared to the senses, ropes are compared to mind, and the intelligence is compared to driver. So if the driver is strong, he can pull the ropes, and when he pulls the ropes, the horses are controlled. So today, you can see that due to the lack of control of the senses, many students are suffering. Many times people open the book, but they are not able to concentrate because mind is wandering elsewhere. Mind is just dragging them somewhere else. Yeah, they don't have focus, they don't have concentration, and they have hyperactive mind. These are real problems nowadays. So when mind is controlled, you can actually do one thing at a time. Sleep while you sleep, study while you study, play while you play, pray while you pray. And then when you are doing one thing, you will not be meddling it with anything else. You can be very focused on one activity. Just like a magnifying glass focusing at a focal point. You can burn a paper or cotton, you will get that focal point very well if you have controlled the mind. And I told you in the beginning of the class today, how do you control the mind? These 3 impurities have to be removed. Lust, anger, and greed. And the removal mechanism is the manastrayate iti mantra, it is said. There are many meditation processes. You all know that. People do deep breathing exercises. People meditate on some point and things like that. But the most effective method in this age is the chanting of the mantra. Like I told you, we repeat the mantra and we try to concentrate. And by that concentration, gradually the mental impurity is burned away, exactly like the magnifying glass at a focal point can burn away paper or cotton. It can burn away. Then when mind is purified, mind becomes light like cotton. It becomes very light. When mind is light, it's very easy to do things in a very focused way. So, Abhyasa means repeated activity of good actions. For example, doctor tells you, take this food, and that food is patya. Don't, like somebody has typhoid. He says, take bland diet, and don't take, pakoda, samosa, bhaji, and all the oily items. Keep them away, he says. So you should follow that. 21 days they follow that. Then one becomes cured of the typhoid, isn't it? So Abhyasa and Vairagya, 2 things are said. And also, one interesting story from the Vedic literature I heard about one very great poet. There was one Gurukul boy who went to a Gurukula, and the teacher found him very dull, and he sent him home. On the way back, he saw an amazing sight. He saw one lady was drawing water from the well, from the ground. So her rope was going through the stone, and it was making a mark on the stone. It was making some impression on the stone. So the boy was very surprised. The stone is hard, the rope is soft, but how is the rope able to make an impression on the stone? And that is because of repeated movement. And an idea clicked his mind. So he went back to the Gurukul and told the teacher, please give me one more chance. And now I will repeatedly practice. So he repeatedly practiced, and he went on to become Kalidas later on, the same student who wrote Kumara Sambhava and many other books like that. So good habits have to be practiced repeatedly. So when we give training in our temple, many managers come. We have a big temple in Kadraj Kondua here, not very far from here. So many top-notch managers come, CEOs come, many cinema actors, actresses come, builders come, students also come, children come. In a year, about 8 lakh people come to our temple in a year, this big temple in Kadraj Kondua. And if you see, we rise early in the morning, we come assemble by 4:30 in the morning. Then 4:30 we have Mangalarati, we have mantra meditation, we have a class also in the morning. And then it's a very pleasant morning. Many people coming together. And like our singing and dancing which we do in devotion to God, it's a very meaningful exercise. On the other hand, you remember I had gone to one corporate company where there was a stress management seminar going on. So the managers were told, you touch this wall and touch that wall, and 20 times those who touch and come, you'll get a prize. So they made them run between the walls 20 times, and then they were given a gift of a pen or something like that. I asked that seminar conductor, why did you make them run? He said, I wanted to bring the child out of them because they have become too much cooked up in their heads, all the time sitting in the computer. So to bring out the child within people, they make many exercises like that. But in our temple, when we do singing for the Lord, dancing for the Lord, meditation, and eating prasadam, which is a sanctified food, so it's a very clean type of life. I would request all the students to look into these 5 practices that we do in our Hare Krishna ISKCON temples. 5 things, A, B, C, D, E. I'm going to conclude with this, okay? A for association. Stay in good association. Good association, bad association, both are available in this world. So it's your choice which association you take. There were 2 parrots who were brothers, sold in the market. One was sold to a king, one was sold to a butcher. So one saintly person was walking through the road and he saw the butcher's shop parrot was saying, catch him, beat him, cut him, kill him, like that he was saying. The other parrot sold to the king. That was speaking very sweet words. He said, oh, my dear saint, please come and take your seat. And the king has gone for a stroll. Would you like to have some water? Like that he spoke to him. So yeah, he was surprised how the 2 parrots are brothers, but they behave differently. And then the parrot said, it's all because of association. I'm getting good association, he's getting bad association, he said. So choose wisely good association. That's very important. Those who will be uplifting to you, they will not discourage you. Those who will bring the best out of you, not people who will bring the worst out of you. Look for good association, saintly association. That's A. And B stands for books, which are wisdom books. Like we have Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. We have this Chanakya Niti, Hitopadesha, Panchatantra. They teach many, many lessons for you for your daily life. In our previous generation, our parents and their parents and all, they all read all these things and they would be talking all the while in the home. But now people have gone far away from this. So take some wisdom from these books. Today I spoke quite a bit from the Gita. But this kind of wisdom is abundantly available for you. That's books. C stands for chanting, which I told about this chanting we do in the mala. Even if you don't have a mala with you, you can chant with your fingers also, like we do the Gayatri, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that 10 times you do, it's 100 and 108 times you do. Sitting in a park, you can do, take a deep breath and chant the mantra and close your eyes and try to meditate. And immediately your worries will be evaporated. So that is chanting. And D for diet. In the beginning I told you about diet. What type of diet you eat. If diet is in sattva, your sattva is going to increase. You will feel, sattva means sukham and jnanam. You will become wiser, you will become happier. Both wisdom and knowledge comes in sattva guna. Rajoguna means sangha and trishna. Your unwanted attachments increase and thirst for honor, prestige and all those, the thirst for wrong things increases in passion. So our passion is like a flood. Sattva is like a dam. So let dam be, let our mind become like a dam where we can utilize our energies nicely, okay? That's a D. And the last one, E for engagements which are fruitful, purposeful, meaningful. Do some good work. Like for example, in our college days, for example, we would clean the entire college campus. Or we would arrange the books in the library. Sometimes we would go to the villages and do some work for the people in the village also. So we need to do some activities, engagements. Like in our temple, we do a lot of sevas. We have a 6-acre campus and a big temple. We do many services. Like we distribute, you know very well in schools, we distribute prasadam in many other schools. So many a times we need a diversion apart from our academic life and our, otherwise people, the diversion time they are spending with YouTube videos nowadays. Of course, YouTube, you can learn many good things also. I also put many of my lectures for the students in YouTube, I put it also. But there are many harmful videos also. During the Corona time, COVID time, one fellow came to me and said, I'm getting dreams of, this Corona flying like a football in my mind. I'm not able to sleep well. I asked him, did you see some YouTube videos? How many did you see? He said, more than 100, he said. It has entered into his head. Whatever you contemplate on, that's going to occupy your head. Good in, good out. Garbage in, garbage out. So you decide what you want to take in. So the engagements we do should be meaningful, fruitful engagements. So we need therefore we need some knowledge, first of all, what type of engagements we should take and what we should not take and all that. So this is the ABCD formula I told you. I'll conclude with this. Thank you for the valuable time you gave me. This is actually an induction program. I heard that 8 days you all are going to learn many, many skills and other things. I appreciate Dr. Kulkarni and also the principal and other leading leaders here from your college. This kind of program is very vital for you, and it is very good for you. Even before you enter into the first year college courses, you are given a very nice foundation and also our Professor Reddy was telling how the college authorities are willing to serve you all, take good care of you, and they are creating a very open culture that you can approach them and take help and flourish as wonderful leaders of the future. So I have been coming here once a year or so in the beginning of the first year. I have only addressed about 200, 250 students, and this is a very huge gathering, probably around 1,000 students, I think, here. 700, 800 students. It's very nice to see, and I wish you all a grand success in all your earnest endeavors. And my name is Radhesham Das. You can check in the YouTube videos, Radhesham Das you put, and then you can go for Behavioral Science for Youths. That's one of the playlists, where I have put about 90 videos similar to this. So there you will learn many things about time management. For example, how do we deal with our mind? How do we deal with anger? Such kinds of things are all discussed there. But can I take 5 minutes, one or two questions? Or are we getting late? 5 minutes? Just take one question. Anybody? Anybody, if you raise the hand, we will send you the mic. Do you have the mic here? So the first video I showed, you remember how it was, that fellow, right from the brushing. So many habits we learned what one fellow is doing, what the other fellow is doing. I like that video very much because it clearly tells you, right from the time you rise in the morning, how your day should go and how it shouldn't go. So, anybody? No question? And there is one hand up here. Please give the mic to here. Okay. I travel also to US 3 months in a year. Now on January 1st I'll be going. I go from Boston to Brooklyn to New Jersey to Washington of DC, then I go to Baltimore, then I go to Dallas and Austin and Houston, and also to San Diego and San Francisco, San Diego and LA, and also to Seattle. So in all these places where I go, one thing I'll tell you, something I observed in common. When I go to the students, the problems are same, typical. It's not that, boys and girls have gone to America, it's going to be much different there. No, it's typical. Therefore, I understood that the Abhyasa and the Vairagya I told you, this is actually a solution for everybody, everywhere. In all these places, in those days, I used to admire those universities in IIT days, but when I go there and see there are 30,000, 40,000 students there, but many students are having the common problems. So when I'm talking some solutions from Gita, it is a universal book. I recently started a course for the East Coast students. So when I'm doing, I'm meeting many American students. They are born in America, Western bodied, but the problems are similar. If I pinch you, you'll feel pain. If you pinch American, you feel pain. Problems are universal. They're typical. So if you take a little interest in the subject and read more, you will immensely benefit. Yes, one hand was up. Who was that? Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Here. Yeah. I'll complete this one. Yeah. Yes, sir. Please. 4:30 a.m. Actually, anybody can come. It's open to all. There are about 500 families around our temple. They are all business people, or they are all working in IT companies, people like that. So many families come there also. It's open to all. Actually, even in pant shirt or any dress, people can come actually. Of course, the people, some of us wear dhoti kurta, but anybody can come. There is no rule, any rules or regulations. It's open to all. Thank you. And the weekends, of course, there are very special programs also on the weekends. Festivals like Diwali, now New Year and all, we have very big programs. We have like, 5,000, 8,000 people coming like that for that. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, madam?
Yes, can you brief about time management for the students or for the youth? Actually?
Time management?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll briefly tell about it. It's a very big subject, but again, I was telling you about the three gunas, tamaguna, rajaguna, satoguna, I was telling you. You all know about the 4 quadrants, you know that? Urgent, important, not urgent, important. Okay. See, if you take the abscissa and ordinate, if you take, this is the first one. This is called as not urgent, but important. That's called quadrant 2. Urgent, important is called quadrant 1. So let us talk only about these 2 first. I'll tell you a simple example. Say, your wife is telling the husband that gas cylinder will only go for 3 days. And that is called preventive maintenance. That is not urgent, important. But if the husband doesn't bring the gas cylinder till the 3rd day, next day morning, the preventive maintenance will become breakdown maintenance. It will become urgent, important. Correct? So one of his students is not studying in the beginning of the semester. But you have 6 months to go. It is not urgent, but important. But now the months have passed, you went to play games, you went to movies, you roamed with friends, and time went away. Now there is only 1 week for the examination. Then it becomes urgent, important. Then you take the books and you have to study fast. Some people even burn the midnight oil, whole night they're awake and all that. Correct, no? So should you do it when it is not urgent, important, or should you do it only when it comes to urgent, important? Tell me. When it is not urgent, important. So it's called quadrant 2. So in quadrant 2, it's called it's a quadrant of quality, we call it. And quadrant 1 is called quadrant of action, we call it. If you don't focus on quality, it will come to action. Like myself, I plan my calendar for the whole year. Now 2023 calendar is ready with me. I know where I have to go, which month, which places I will go. For the whole year I plan. Because now once I know where I have to go, then later on final details I'll keep filling up as the dates come. But overall global plan for the whole year I know very well. So planning ahead is quadrant 2. Relationship building is quadrant 2. Training and education is also quadrant 2. And self-care, exercising and keeping your body fit is also quadrant 2. So looking for opportunities in your life ahead of time is quadrant 2. Anything you do ahead of time is quadrant 2 because it is not urgent but important. Have you heard the saying, a stitch in time saves 9? So you also should be very alert and attentive to not allow the problems to come to quadrant 1, which is urgent, important. But still, these 2 quadrants are good. Quadrant 1 and 2 are good. Quadrant 2 is quadrant of quality. Quadrant 1 is called quadrant of action. But the other 2 quadrants are very bad, very useless. The 3rd one is called as urgent but not important. Like, for example, how many of you got some phone call which was urgent? When you picked up, you understood it was a useless phone call. Correct, no? Or somebody called you urgent and they said 2 minutes I will take and they ended up taking half an hour. Correct, no? It's urgent and not important. Then there are other things which are called not urgent, not important. For example, some people socialize a lot with other friends to feel themselves as I am also an important person, I am not alone. I have so many people with me. To feel secure, they socialize. Some people socialize with others to show that I am very important. They tell the same thing about themselves to many, many people, wasting time. Boastful. Correct, no? So that takes a lot of time also when we go around to people talking without self-control. Sometimes we talk bad about people to others. It's called as sweet talking on face and bad mouthing on back. When we do that, then the friend comes and cries to you, did you ever say that about me? Then you say, no, I didn't mean that, I said this. And then you write a long message. That takes a lot of time, it goes. So the quadrant 3 and 4, you will see, they are called as quadrant of waste. The 4th one is called quadrant of waste. Not urgent, not important. And the third one is called the quadrant of deception. Why deception? It looks like urgent, but it is not a very important thing. Sometimes people waste your time. Like, like sometimes when you're walking, you meet a friend and then you stand in one place and talk 2 hours. Later on, you realize it was not necessary. Correct, no? So these are the 4 quadrants. The third and fourth quadrant are tamaguna. They are tamaguna, rajaguna. But the first quadrant is, the quadrant 2 is sattvaguna quadrant. That is not urgent, important. So 4 Ds are made for each of this. For example, quadrant 2, you can decide whether you should do it now or when you should do it or not. You have time to decide. For example, I can study a subject myself, or I can ask one of my friends to give his notes and I can photocopy the notes and then I can study that, because if he's better in that subject than me. So you have time to decide because 6 months are there for me. But the last minute, there is no time to decide anything. You have to do it, that's all. Quadrant 1 is urgent, important. So in this way, quadrant 1 and 2 are the ones which intelligent students work with. They don't waste time in quadrant 3 and 4. Madam, if you want to know more on this, you just put Radhesham Das time management. You will get in the YouTube. You will get. There are 2 parts: time management 1 and 2. You can go through that. Okay. Thank you for the time. I am sorry in case I extended it. I didn't know exactly what time your morning session gets over, but I'm very thankful to all the PSCT leaders here for doing this good program for all of you with good intention in mind to help you to prepare your mind for the 4 years course ahead. PSCT is a very, very famous university. When I was in IIT, I was studying in IIT Bombay. So students used to tell me that some people rejected IIT Bombay and went to PSCT because they got some mechanical in IIT Bombay. They wanted computer science. They preferred PSCT. So PSCT is in par with many other premier institutes in the world. And you are in a very good college and very good teachers and very focused teachers, and principal as well as your director, they are all very oriented in a very focused way to make all of you a great success in your life. At the same time, I would like to add that make a blend of character, competence, and devotion. These 3 things, blend them together, then you will be truly successful and your success will be considered complete. Thank you. Actually, we have a course called as Gita in a nutshell. It's a 4-session course. So this course covers GITA. It's an acronym. G stands for, there is a God in control. We are not all in all. That's the meaning. G. I stands for, I am not the body, I am spirit soul. Or I am not the, body is only a car. Atma is the driver. That's the second one, I. T stands for transmigration. This one life is not all in all. Many more lives exist. If according to your punya pap, according to your good and bad, you get the fruits. Whatever actions you do, you will reap the results later. There's a T is transmigration. A stands for aim of life, which is to purify the heart and go back to God. That's A, last one. So these 4 sessions are taught in 4 PowerPoints. They each about 1 hour or so. So we have a course available. You have something video for that? There's a 2-minute video they will show you. You will get an idea. And, you're welcome. If you register for it, you will get it in 4 weeks, I think, 1 session each. And that will give you a very good summary of the Gita. We call it as a Gita in 4 sutras, we call it. So these 4 sutras you learn, because you may not get time to study the whole Gita, but this will give you like a quintessence of the Gita. Okay? Thank you. How do they register? You have a Google form or something? Okay.
In my professional career, a lot of it is due to the knowledge and guidance I have received from Bhagavad Gita.
I've been studying with Jay. I fell in love with the Bhagavad Gita Jay and I have been spending time. We've been hanging. We've been traveling together. Jay has really been the catalyst for this next phase.
When giant waves are crashing upon us, when we're feeling unsteady, lost, adrift, the Bhagavad Gita offers us guidance and hope. When I was elected to the United States Congress, I chose to take the oath of office on the Bhagavad Gita.
People return to it generation after generation, return to its shining moral compass for guidance whenever they are beset by despair or doubt.
जाके महाराजा को मिलने गया तो उनको भी मैंने गीता भेंट दी। क्योंकि मेरे पास इससे बढ़कर के देने को कुछ नहीं है और दुनिया के पास भी इससे बढ़कर पाने के लिए कुछ नहीं है।
भगवत गीता ना राजनीतिक किताब है ना धार्मिक किताब है कि जो व्यक्ति गीता का जीवन में पालन करेगा 4 चीजें मिलेंगी। एक, धन लक्ष्मी की कमी नहीं रहेगी। दूसरा, हर जगह जीतेगा। तीसरा, एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी पावर होगी। और चौथा, मोरालिटी, प्रिंसिपल, वैल्यू, कैरेक्टर, एथिक्स पे ईमानदार आदमी बनेगा वो। गांधी कहते थे, जब भी तकलीफों से घिर जाता हूं, जब भी आसपास परेशानियां आ जाती हैं, अकेला महसूस करता हूं, लक्ष्य दिखना बंद हो जाता है, तभी गीता खोल के पढ़ता हूं, तुरंत विजन क्लियर हो जाता है।
So every young man or lady is going to have confusions. Every young person is going to have those dilemmas to do or not to do, to be or not to be. That's exactly how the Gita begins. It begins with confusion. It begins with dilemmas. It begins with a lack of meaning. Right? And then Krishna kind of guides Arjun through and empowers Arjun to make his own choices.
So, this is the Gita in a nutshell. This is the course. As Albert Einstein said, the problem which has been created at one particular level of dimension cannot be solved at the same dimension, but we need a higher dimension in our life to solve that particular problem. Similarly, as you have heard till now for the last 45 minutes, so it's a higher dimension. And you also saw the video in which people from different walks of life, from different, and they are top leading people in their walks of life. They also admire Bhagavad Gita because they find a higher dimension in their life by teaching it. That higher dimension is a dimension which is very practically, very easily being narrated by Krishna to Arjuna, and we can learn it. So it's an opportunity from our side to all of you, and it's a free course. You can join it. It will be happening very near to your PICT college. It will be on Saturday, Sundays, means 26th, 27th, and 3rd and 4th of the dates which I am saying to you. You can register. There's a PPT, different. So we will be a different one. So it's a very simple way to register. You can take out your phone. You can just type bit.ly. There's a different PPT over there. Gita in a nutshell. So I'll be just showing you the link, and it's very simple. You can take it on your phone, and you can type it also. bit.ly/IYSGIN, GIN. It's very simple, and you can register. It will be very helpful. It will be surely very helpful to you in this particular journey of your engineering life, which is beginning now onwards. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us.
So, thank you. With conformity and unity, we will work on our morals, ethics, values, principle, and build our character. And we try to cultivate good habits so as to shape our future. With this note, I'll thank you for your kind words, and I hope all students will be benefited by all these activities and thoughts. Now I request all the parents who are present here to please put your feedbacks, where feedbacks QR codes are placed everywhere, and those parents who are attending this session online, The feedback link is shared in the chat window. So please go through it and give the feedback. Now, we will continue all the presentations after lunch break. So I request all the parents to gather in the same Shamiana at 2 o'clock. It's time for lunch break, and at 2 o'clock, we will start the remaining presentation and departmental orientation program from 2 o'clock. Thank you. I request all parents and students to gather at 2 o'clock in the same Shamiana. Thank you.